Me Amijina Hey, your friend Hamza Hafiz. I'm the National Coordinator and Secretary for National Union of Tricycle Operators of Ghana. I just want to take you through briefly how this whole struggle started. Send for the first time. You will appreciate why you are here and why you should be an integral part of the union. Yɛn nyinaa yɛnim sɛ tricycle edwuma no ɛna yɛn nuanom ɔkadafoɔ. We all have a common problem. And the problem has to do with the LI that do not allow us to operate commercial. And our commercial had the commercial. Tamale, are you around? That's the regional secretary for Northern Region. It's everywhere in the country. And we know there are a lot of abuses that we get on the road. We have people that are supporting and those that are not ready to support the cause. It's not their fault. They are only doing their job. Now, how can we get the government to listen to us? We can get the government to listen to us if we come together for them to know, say, your doors. Now, how do you do that? It will only take a few to take the first step. When you take the first step, invite your people, your colleagues who are like-minded like you, then you will begin the struggle. And that is how come NUTOC was birthed 3 years ago in Accra. It's a registered union, and we have been able to mobilize our colleagues across the entire region. Nti samunya nti yanka na kyerɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ mba wo locality ba wohwehwɛ mpa wo area wobɛte sɛ NUTOC ɛwɔ hɔnom. Today, some of you are here for the first time, and now say you are witnessing our activity for the first time. And that is why I have to take the pains to take you through all this. Yesterday, we went to places. Some people will listen to you. Others will tell you, say, oh, omu ya kronfo. Omu diye be pesika. Others too, they are looking at the advantage that they can grab from it. We all have different mindsets, different way of doing things. I don't have any problem with that. It got to a point that certain executives among us even started to fight against their own union they subscribe to. Is it okay? No. It's not normal, but that's that's the reality. And then we soldiered on. Just last 2 months or 3, we had our official affiliation ceremony to General Transport, Petroleum and Chemical Workers Union of Trade Union Congress. Oh, clap hands for NUTOC. So NUTOC is officially affiliated to TUC. We did this because we needed a bigger voice that can speak and talk for us. We know in our own areas, and I say localities, we call every region. Station biya ewo association na omo tetete omo ho. When in kasa, they don't want to even come together. Why can't we do that? All because of greed, all because of Nepemia media. And when it happens, we will find people taking advantage of us. In our tour across the country, we go to certain areas, then you find some people who are politically exposed. And I'm saying on then they try to how do you say it? They try to put themselves like they enforce themselves and set rules for the tricycle operators. If you compare to me, but it is tickets at the map riders, nobody questions them where the money goes. And we have situations in various district assemblies. People in the assembly, which is not even sanctioned by the authorities themselves, they take advantage of tricycle operators. Why? Because we are divided. Just some few years ago, or some few months ago, we had a similar situation in some parts of Accra. There were 2 major stations. They don't want to see eye to each other. We see your chairman. Where's your secretary? Where's your secretary? Position I enter okay, move prem. Hello? And I enter. It's a sacrificial job. We those standing here may be the pioneers of this union, but I can tell you, those who will enjoy the union will come after us. Maybe that is how life is designed. So we are there. You when you don't even benefit from it, believe you me, your kids, your relatives, your friends will benefit from it, and at least your name will be mentioned one day. Do you agree with me? Let us build that fighting spirit, that sacrifice spirit, spirit that will push us together to be able to get what we want. And what do we want? The only thing we want is for government to give us attention. We are Ghanaians. We are not foreigners. We are Ghanaians. These machines were not imported by us. And we didn't import it into this country. Our ports, they passed through our ports. The authorities looked on. We pay huge taxes to them. They receive the money. And yet, when me as a Ghanaian buys the machine to go and search for my daily bread, then you are quoting me a law. Brothers and sisters, we are not hooligans. We are not ready to take any law into our own hands. All we are asking authorities to do is that please give us some amount of respect. And don't treat us only as if though get to phone the Yes, the reason why you find those hooligans in the system is because you say aban anase mra ma ye kwan say ye adwuma na mom mo kasa mo nim say ade ne nam kwan so nti mo yi mo ni so people will take advantage, all manner of bad people will take advantage, and then they will make the system basa mebo banka mo ma chance. Now you include us in the decisions you take. Anchor together, we can be able to sanitize the space and make it a viable venture so that everybody can benefit. At the end of the day, certain countries have done it. Uganda is a typical example. There are countries that have been able to put tricycle and mainstream it onto the mainstream transport system, and it is working for them. What is making Ghana different? We are aware that the laws that were made about our road traffic regulations, the times that they were making those laws, not tricycle, and yeah, a war system. We are fully much aware of that. But we also agree, say, we are moving. Until once we are moving, forward, we also have to adapt to changes. If you allow us to the prey of the politicians will take advantage of our boys because they are in need. And when they come and promise us that they will do A, B, C, D for us, don't say we are doing politics because you have allowed us to be exposed. So please, we need legalization. We need legalization. We need legalization. We need, and we need it. We need it. Both Okada and tricycle, we need legalization now. They should be talking to us. We are Ghanaians only interested in getting meaningful job for ourselves and for our families. What is the crime of the Ghanaian youth? If my government cannot provide me with a job and somebody buys me a tricycle to work and get my daily bread, and when I get on the street, Assembly Task Force Achime or G50 Ghana, police, not all of them though, we have very good ones. I'm very careful with my words. Yes, I'll they will start. Okay. So they will stop our voice and they'll be asking you for all manner of things. Licenses now licenses are. They will say, I don't know the passenger. They will find a way to get you to the office. Who could do and DVLA, please How do you expect a young man who just completes school and trying to survive and get tricycle to work? You are giving me a DVLA license A, in some cases 8 million, in some cases 7 million. How then can we afford? It's not like we don't need the license. Please, DVLA, do something about that for us. For coming, and we appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you.